At 70, Rowan Atkinson has made a clear and direct statement, confirming the long-held assumption that he is gradually stepping away from performing Mr. Bean in live action. For years, audiences noticed reduced physical activity, fewer public appearances as the character, and a shift toward animation, leading to speculation that age and practicality were contributing factors. Atkinson now openly explains that the intense physicality, exaggerated facial expressions, and repetitive movement required to portray Mr. Bean are no longer efficient or sustainable for him. He describes the character as demanding in ways that most viewers do not consider, noting that every scene requires controlled body mechanics, precise timing, and continuous physical strain that becomes increasingly difficult with age. His confirmation aligns directly with what fans suspected. The character's live-action presence will not continue in its original form. He further clarifies that Mr. Bean's future will exist mainly through animated adaptations, short-form appearances, or selective involvement where he contributes ideas but does not perform physically. Atkinson states that the popularity of Mr. Bean no longer depends on him maintaining the physical role, and the brand can continue through formats that do not require his on-camera performance. He also indicates that he prefers a working environment with less physical stress, fewer time-intensive shoots, and more creative control behind the scenes. This transition is described as a logical shift rather than an emotional decision, driven entirely by practicality and efficiency. He emphasizes that the character's global recognition remains intact even without frequent new live-action content. This has convinced him that the continuation of Mr. Bean does not require traditional performances. He notes that the animated series already reaches millions of viewers and provides a version of the character that does not depend on his physical involvement. Atkinson's current priority is to maintain a realistic workload that matches his age and capabilities instead of trying to replicate the style of performance he delivered decades ago. His statement does not hint at any dramatic ending, controversy, or unexpected development. It simply confirms a gradual shift that observers had already identified. He also addresses that portraying Mr. Bean live requires long hours of makeup, coordination, rehearsals, and repeated physical takes, all of which have become inefficient use of his time. This acknowledgement supports the long-held belief that his career direction is moving toward selective projects rather than the demanding physical comedy he became known for. Atkinson describes this adjustment as a standard professional transition rather than a dramatic announcement. His decision confirms that the character will continue in controlled, limited formats that do not require the same physical strain he used to perform. Ultimately, his comments verify the assumption that the era of fully live-action Mr. Bean is ending due to age-related limitations, not because of controversy or personal conflict. He reinforces that he still values the character but has no intention of returning to the extreme physical style associated with the role. The confirmation is consistent with years of speculation, providing a straightforward explanation without emotional commentary or dramatic language.